Good morning. Hello, everyone. Thank you for saying good morning, and thank you for tuning in to our daily 6 a.m. Pacific time devotional. It's so wonderful to see all the different places that people are joining from. It warms my heart. And I love imagining that other people in our network are lighting candles too. Even though the day is starting to get brighter earlier, I still enjoy lighting the candle. Today's reading from 365, Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes, the book we are using to guide ourselves through the year, and I'm using the Kindle version. Today's reading for May 15th has a phrase in it. It's not an exact quote, but it's close enough. The original, I believe, is "Closer is He," talking about the divine. Closer is the divine than breathing, and nearer than hands and feet. And that's from the English Victorian poet Alfred Lord Tennyson. And it is an idea that Dr. Ernest Holmes quotes a few times here and there, because it's a sentiment that is, well, fundamental to the science mind teaching is this idea that the divine is inseparable from creation. The divine is what causes creation to be. So the first, the only cause, and so creation is taking place now all the time. So in the beginning means in the beginning of every causation, every moment, every right now is the beginning. And it's an idea that echoes that statement of Jesus of Nazareth talking about the kingdom of heaven, um, saying it isn't very far away, uh, likening it to an inner state of awareness. So very close means to me, I am part of it, you are part of creation, we are part of its happening all the time. And the way I take that is that you and I are part of this divine activity, and it's happening through my and through your particular lens or focus. So I take very seriously as I can, this idea of being a decent person in the world. Be decent to the best of my ability, because I can see how what flows through me into the world is creative and impactful and generative. And I don't mind saying it's quite a challenging job to peel away societal influences, selfish notions, um, reactivity, superstition, everyday unkindnesses, low-level competitive thoughts, petty jealousies, wanting to outdo, etc. So this morning practice for me is like a daily oil change in the automobile of my consciousness. Start each journey as clean and fresh as I can. So I really appreciate that you practice with me to help me stay on the right track. So let us situate ourselves for the words this morning to help clear the mirrors of our consciousness to that which is true. Taking a few breaths to get situated. Today, in this moment of practice, I tune in to the sunshine of spiritual life. I tune into its brightness within, and there I find its joy. I tune in today to the joyous presence that is divine life itself. I know that all of creation around me, in its splendor and beauty and complexity, it's the clothing of the divine, the garment of the divine. And I know that the divine also manifests in my heart and in my mind and expresses itself. It is the divine expressing itself within this fabric of creation. And as I feel this presence more and more every morning, I tune into and can perceive, I can hear and sense the song, the music of joy that is creation. And I hear it within me and I perceive it around me. Today, I remember to take time to pause for moments of stillness like this one, to tune into and to feel and hear and sense the song of life as it pours itself through my consciousness into expression. I remember I have only to pause and listen for that eternal song, that eternal creativity, that eternal action of the divine is always present. With this awareness, then, feeling it as an assurance, a confidence in the presence that I'm becoming more and more familiar with every day, sensing it as always present, closer to me than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. I let all stress, resistance, control, fear subside in this moment. I imagine the divine as a loving, protective presence around me. And I sense it as a source of stability and strength. To me, it is not only a song of joy, something stronger, more powerful, resource filled, a song of love and integrity. Dwelling upon this, then, embracing this idea that I am, that we are the very essence of the divine, it causes a sense of connection to well up in my heart of joy. I am part of the radiant, ecstatic dance of creation, and I celebrate that today. I go forth today with this in my mind, with this in my heart, so that I may take my place among the community of beings as a beneficial, radiant presence. And that which I know for myself, I know for all beings. I commit today to let this be my guiding awareness, the truth of my being, my North Star, my motive. And so it is. Thank you very much for joining this morning. And thank you again for sharing this broadcast. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.